Hey guys, welcome to the February 2010 SportsGamer.com release calendar preview. Why don't we get right to it here? There's not a lot of releases, but first one on our docket coming out next week for the Xbox 360 is World of Outlaws Sprint Cars. Big Ant Studios and THQ bringing this one out. It's the first World of Outlaws game in about 8 years. The first one, to my knowledge, to ever come out was in 2002. We had Ratbag World of Outlaws Sprint Cars for the PS2. So that was a decent game. A lot of fans like that one. This one's coming out next week. $19.99 is the price. The guys at THQ and Big Ant have been generous enough to give me 3 copies to give out to you guys. So head on over to the blog, TheSportsGamer.com blog. Enter the contest. It's easy, and you might score a free copy of the game. So get over there and do that. Next game on our docket here is Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. This one's coming out for a lot of systems. I believe it's Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, and DS. I don't really know a whole lot about this one, to be honest. I've kind of seen it on the release calendar and have been kind of excited for it. Obviously, as a sports and racing aficionado here, this one's kind of on the fringe of that. It's cartoons, kart racing, but it's always fun to relax with a nice little arcade kart racer, and this one looks really interesting. I've always been a fan of the Sonic series. Xbox 360 has the Banjo-Kazooie character, so it's probably the version to get. This one's coming out towards the end of the month, February 23rd, so keep an eye on that. We will be doing stuff for the blog on this one too, so just keep an eye on the blog. Keep an eye on February 23 when this one comes out. Another one here coming out soon. Actually, it might be out already. This is one of those D3 releases. 30 great games, winter fun. They like to pack a lot of mini games into their releases, with mixed results, of course. And that's what you get from some of these casual type sports releases on the Wii. I'm a big winter sports fan, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. It's packed a lot more events than the Vancouver 2010 game did. Of course, it's in quite a different scenario with a very casual arcade setting on the Wii, but looking forward to this one nonetheless. We will be reviewing this one, doing a feature or two on the blog, and you'll see some videos on YouTube, so watch for that one in about a week. Sled Shred by South Peak. This one kind of cool. A Jamaican bobsled team endorses this one, so this one's interesting. Of course, the Jamaican bobsled team did not qualify for the Olympics this year, but disappointing there for them. But they get their own video game, and it's the Wii, so everyone gets their own video game. But we're actually kind of looking forward to this one. Like I said, I'm a fan of winter sports, but this one's more of an arcade kart racing type game. More of it looks like a kind of a children's friendly game. Who knows though? It might be one of those games that surprise some people. So we'll be looking at this one again towards the end of the month. This one here came out of nowhere from Destineer. This one's Triple Crown Championship Snowboarding. I know absolutely nothing about this game, and I don't think anyone else does either. Destineer is usually pretty tight-lipped about their releases. Buck Fever, which was their last release in terms of a sports-related release, didn't really generate too much pub. I mean, it is Destineer, it is a Wii game, but I mean, in terms of publicity, hardly anything, even on Google. So this one sort of came out of nowhere. It's apparently due for a February 16 release. If we get our hands on it, we'll review it. This one's kind of a mystery to me. This is a PSP exclusive wrestling game from South Peak. TNA Impact crossed the line. It was originally slated for a January 26th release. Amazon says it ships anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks, which basically means it's probably nowhere to be found. I haven't seen it. I don't know if anyone else has. I've seen a UK release date of February 19th. So if you really need this game, maybe try to order it up off a UK store, February 19th. Here's an import game that's sort of interesting. It's actually been out for a while. Winter Sports, the Great Tournament 2010. The reason I'm putting it on the calendar for February 2010, it does release in Japan. Yes, we cover every sports release, not just the U.S. one. So this one releases in Japan on February 10th officially. It's been in Europe for quite a while since last year. I'd say sometime in the fall is when it released. I'm actually personally going to import it and do a little compare and contrast with Vancouver 2010. This one also has a sim aspect, sim arcade, but presented in a sim-like way, and we'll see how it compares against Vancouver 2010. Another import racer here, this one's Superstars V8 Next Challenge. Apparently Superstars V8 was released earlier last year. This one, available in Europe, it's based on a Italian racing series, so I don't know really anything about it, but I'm curious about it. I know that there's some good racers over there that get imported here later, sometimes under different titles. This series I don't think has been touched at all here in the U.S. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am very curious about it. It's one that I might be importing as well. Obviously, the PS3 is region-free, so here we'll run down the February 2010 releases. Again, World of Outlaws right there. Get to the blog as quick as you can. Contest ends Thursday at midnight Pacific time. So you want to get there, get your free copy of World of Outlaws for the Xbox 360. We'll see you later.